What's going on, you guys? Wenderis back at you with another video. Hey, just finishing up 2 of these yards that I got out. You remember I told you guys I'm getting rid of those yards. I'm getting rid of those yards next year. I'm getting rid of them. I was saying I was going to get rid of them. A month went by, so my plan was to let them know in January, hey, I'm not going to be doing the yards anymore and stuff like that. So I was like, I was on the fence. And then February went by. I was doing freaking sidewalk snow removal. February went by, and then March hit. So those 2 months went by, and next thing you know, I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I didn't tell them, hey, I'm not gonna be doing your lawns next year. So my fear was always having a breakdown out here, and it would cost me more to, get things fixed, towed, all that other stuff, and then I'll be in trouble, like telling them, hey, and not be reliable. So things changed this year when I had to get a new truck. I got the new backup Skag V-Ride. I got the new one of them. I'm gonna just keep that on standby, the new one, and put me some twills on it. And I got to get a quick shoot for it. I don't want to really bring it out. I'm gonna have it, and then I think I'll use it next year, and then have the older one as backup. That's what I'm gonna do. So this year, it's unfortunate that I had to buy a new truck. I ended up getting a new Skag for a backup, and some other little things here and there. The Toro is kind of acting funny as far as the power to it and stuff like that. I don't know if it needs to be tuned up or readjusted or something, but I just don't feel like taking it in. It was acting funny, and then I was still able to cut the yard, but it's just acting funny. It just don't feel like the power. Something's going on with it, put it like that. So I'm out here doing these yards because it might not be the sense of it, but I feel forced that I got to make as much money as possible this year to get myself back into. It's okay not to be in comfort mode. Oh, deer's out here and everything. Jesus. It's okay not to be in comfort mode. I don't like being in comfort mode all the time, because when you get comfortable, you get relaxed. And I don't want to get relaxed. I've always been uncomfortable. I don't know if that's a good thing or what. But I don't want to be uncomfortable, but I don't want to stay the same. So what I'm trying to say is, sometimes I get paranoid when things start breaking down. Like this year is the year that things is just breaking down. And I've spent a lot of money this year in the beginning of the season, beginning of the year. I spent a lot of money. I ended up getting that rental property, another rental property, and I'm thinking I'm on cloud 9. And then next thing you know, bam, I had to get my HVAC fixed at my other rental place. And then there was a leak in the garage due to a bursted pipe. Just all type of stuff. Then my truck the white truck, as you know, went down. It didn't go down, but it just started pushing out this white smoke from time to time. And pushing out this smoke from time to time. And roll up these windows. And I was kind of paranoid about that because I didn't want something happening to me, like breaking down or something. So I ended up getting a new truck. Same thing with the Skag. Skag goes down. Issues start happening with that. The belts broke. I had ticketed in for one other time. I didn't have it for 6 years, so it's bound to start breaking down and having issues. So that's why I ended up getting another one. So all in all, I kept the yards that I said that I wasn't going to keep. I kept them. And I've raised the prices on them. Now, either they can say, nah, you're getting too expensive, and let me go. Okay, I can accept that, but I got to raise the price to make me feel better as far as what I was going to do. And on top of that, one of the yards, I was just going to get rid of them. And now in my head again, I'm thinking, yeah, at the end of the season, I'm getting rid of them for sure. Yeah, okay. Okay. And now one of the other yards, they putting more plants and little knick-knack stuff around the house and things like that, where you got to do a little bit more weed eating. It's like, what are y'all doing? People are getting old. You know you're getting old. You know that you're getting old when you start putting all this crap around the house. All these decorative things around the house. You know that you're getting old. And I noticed that with a whole bunch of elderly people that's getting older, and some of the clients that I have, they start putting all this crap around the house where you weed eat at. Plants. Where I could just take my lawnmower and go straight through. Now it's a plant there that I got to go around and try to try to trim around too as well. And I come to the yard and I got all these flags in the yard. And I asked them, I said, what's going on with all the flags? Oh, that's just where the dog fence was buried at and reconnected. So I'm keeping them up for a while so the dogs can like see that and realize that. Well, hell, they're going to see it and feel it if they go past it. That's what you got the doggy thing for. But I guess they want them to visually see it first before he pull those flags up. And I'm thinking to myself, I got a weed eat. So where I would normally just cut and mow, now I got to weed eat it around them. I thought about not even doing it, but I didn't want to make the yard look messy and stuff, so I did it. So I'm glad I kind of raised the price again. But I haven't got any pushbacks on my price raising, so it's all good, you know. That's what I'm saying. I used to be afraid of raising my prices every 1 to 2 years or whatever, or raise them when I feel like, man, I'm about to raise the price on this. Especially if it's a crappy yard. I start raising prices on crappy yards now. So I don't lose any sleep over it anymore. and it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I look at it this way: if I keep going and proceed to go, keep pushing forward, I'm going to win. And God's got my back, and He's going to take care of the situations that I face. So all I got to do is do my part and keep pushing forward and do the best that you can do. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. If you're not making a lot of money in the lawn care business, just keep going. That's all you can do. Make the money, because guess what? You're making more money than the next person. So just keep making the money. Whatever money you make it. And then sooner or later things will turn around. You're gonna have ups and downs each year. Just crazy. So I'm trying to put my mind around it. You got ups and downs. I'm trying to tell you that that's what's going to happen. You're going to have the ups and the downs and the disappointments and all that. And the disappointments of being in this industry. But as long as you keep your prices raised, keep your prices so that you are making money on each yard. If you feel that you're not making money on a yard, just raise the price up. I don't care when it is. If you feel it in the beginning, raise the price up. If you start feeling it and you like, man, this kind of sucks in the middle of the season, just say, hey, I'm raising the price up $3 to $5 or whatever the case you're going to put it up to, and roll with it. Because most likely they're going to roll with you to the end of the season, and then if they get rid of you at the end of the season, then, oh well, you know, you done made your money, you done raised your price on them, no big deal, you know. Yeah, you lost a customer, but you'll gain 2 or 3 at the end of that season. Or so I tell you, I tend to get customers in the beginning of the season and then kind of in the middle, because some of the lawn care providers that they had kind of go out of business, fall off. They're not making enough money. They find out they're not making enough money. They quit. Some just can't handle it. They get into it and they just can't handle the pressure and the ups and the downs. And especially if you're not making no money, it's really gonna suck. If you're not making the money, it's gonna really suck. Those yards gonna suck even more if you're not making the money. So at least you could raise your prices, make the money, and feel a little bit better about the yard because you're making the money. But anyway, guys, the bottom of the line is, I know we say things that we're gonna do and what we're gonna be and how we're gonna do things, but life comes and says, hold up, wait a minute, start smacking you around and say, this is what's gonna happen this year. That's what tends to happen. Life comes and starts smacking you around and says, this is what's going on this year, so adjust to it. So yeah, we can say all that we gonna do. We gonna do this, I'ma do that, I'ma stack this much money, I'ma do this, and then reality hits you and you can't say crap, because you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that, you gotta replace this, you gotta fix this, you know. So hey, it's part of business. It's part of business. I'm coming to the grips of it. I'm coming into reality of it. It's part of business. And yeah, you can get frustrated, but it's okay. It's okay. Only do the best. I keep telling myself that. Keep moving forward and just do the best that you can do. That's it. That's it. Because you're doing more than most people are doing right now. if you're trying to get your business off the ground, if you're working an extra job, if you got a side hustle, you're doing more than 90% of the people out here. Well, let's just say, I give it some grace. You're doing 70%. There's 70% of the people. I'm just making up crap, but this is what I'm thinking. There's about 70% of people that's not doing nothing. That's not trying to strive and create a business. They're not doing anything. There's 70% of the people that's not doing nothing. So if you're doing something, congrats. You're the far and few that's trying to do something to make your life a little bit better, change the situations of your life and your family. So, yeah. So don't beat yourself up. I know it can be hard, because I do that to myself sometimes. I beat myself up and say, man, what the heck is going on? Why this is not working? Why is this breaking down? This is supposed to be my year that I save more money. This is supposed to be the year that, I done paid off everything. I'm going to start making more money now. And then you got to buy something else. It's ridiculous. You're trying to restructure stuff. And that's just in the business part. We ain't talking about your financial life as far as your family and all that, and the stuff that's going on with your homes, your cars, your vehicles. We're not talking about any of your personal stuff that you gotta try to juggle too. Your family life. This is just the business part that you frustrated on, or that you can get frustrated on. This is just the business part. Your personal life, you gotta take control of that and try to juggle that too. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to let you know that all in all, I know I said I was going to get rid of these yards that I had, that I traveled to, but I'm going to keep them for one more year. How about I see you on the next video? I know you like, I heard that before. All right, guys, I'm out.